It has been 80 years today since an atomic bomb was dropped over Nagasaki. They say this bomb was originally supposed to be dropped on another city called Kokura, but Kokura was covered in heavy fog. However, the pilot's orders were clear. If not Kokura, then drop it on the next largest city, Nagasaki. And on the morning of August 9th, when the bomb named Fat Man was dropped over Nagasaki, everything turned to vapor within moments. Trees, people, water, animals, nothing survived. But in some places, what was destroyed disappeared, yet its shadow remained forever. For example, the shadow of a man sitting on stairs outside the Sumitomo Bank, probably waiting for the bank to open. Or the shadow of a mother holding her child in an embrace at the time of the blast. They say this second shadow haunted those who saw it with nightmares for years. What turned to vapor then fell as a black rain for many days after war. A thick, sticky black rain that till today, people in Nagasaki's villages say left marks on anyone caught in it. Marks and shadows that stayed on their skin for life. A woman named Kaiko Yamamoto, who was just a little girl then, recalls running away from the city with her mother when the black rain started. The drops weren't cool or calm. They were hot and smelled like burning. They wrapped themselves in sheets and ran blindly. She remembers crying while her mother yelled, "Don't open your mouth, or the poison will get inside you." They also saw the ground glowing blue all night, lighting their way. Experts now think this was Cherenkov radiation, but locals say it was a guiding light. The shadows left behind by those who died lingered for years. Some faded, but others stayed just as they were. Survivors, called Hibakusha in Japanese, say it felt like the people who owned those shadows were still there, waiting to be saved. People tried to erase those shadows by washing, scrubbing, and scratching, but they always came back, as if the bomb's radiation had deeply imprinted them into the stone itself. Seeing those living shadows reminds you how in just one moment, life is perfectly normal, and the very next moment, your whole world can be shattered. Looking at the living shadows and black rain, it's clear why the father of the atomic bomb, Dr. Oppenheimer, said, "I have become death, the destroyer of worlds."